Hello my friends, welcome to my Paula's Choice makeup and skincare review along with 5-minute makeup challenge. We are gonna do so much cool stuff in this video. You're as excited as I am for this video. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. So what happened was, let me tell you, what happened was, I got an email from Paula's Choice asking me to do a sponsored video for them for their new Gorgeous on the Glow makeup kit along with their brand new primer. And I was really excited about it because you guys know how much I love my Paula's Choice skincare. I did do a skincare sponsored video. I will link that down below. They actually sent me a couple of things so I could re-up. They sent me, again, the toner that I really like, the wrinkle repair retinol serum, and like the magical resist line firming line minimizer, which I think was like the star of the show the last time I did a sponsor video for them. So I was really excited they sent those to me. I have tried Paula's Choice makeup before. I have their contour palette that I really like a lot. So when they wanted to send me some of their makeup, I was like, yes, it's so awesome, because I really try to only do sponsor videos for brands that I really know I'm going to like, because nothing is more awkward than saying you'll do a sponsor video for someone and then realizing you don't like anything. I can tell you I have not tried either of these products yet. They just sent them to me last week, so this is going to be a first impression with this 5-minute makeup challenge. But of course, because I'm Jen and this is Jen Loves Reviews, we got to do ingredient analysis and all of that stuff. So we're going to do the 5-minute makeup challenge in a few minutes after the ingredient analysis. So if you want to skip straight to the 5-minute makeup challenge, the timestamp for that is here. Bing! And you can skip to there right now, or you can stay for the ingredients if you're curious about the ingredients. So let's go ahead and start with the primer. This primer is $30 for an ounce, and when compared to some other popular primers, we have like the Benefit Professional, which is $31, but you only get 0.75 ounces. So that's $41.33 per ounce. And then the Hourglass is $54 an ounce. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer is $36 an ounce. The Becca First Light Filter Face Primer is $38 an ounce, and the Makeup Forever is $37 an ounce. So it is less expensive than those, but it also has bonus things in it. This has retinol palmitate in it, which the Smashbox also has retinol palmitate in it. But one thing that this has that the Smashbox does not have is that this also has UVA and UVB sunscreen, and it actually has 2 types of UVA and 2 types of UVB, where the Smashbox does not have that. So if you do wear the Smashbox, just fair warning, make sure you use a sunscreen with that, because it can make your skin extra sensitive to the sun. So be really careful with the Smashbox. So that I was really excited about with this. It's also got a lot of other good anti-aging goodness in it. It also has some skin soothing things in here like aloe and a few other ingredients that are really nice for like just making your skin feel good. This does have dimethicone in it though, so if you find that dimethicone clogs your pores, you definitely do not want to get this. But if it doesn't, this seems to be really good. Again, I haven't used it yet. We're going to do first impression today. I do want to briefly mention another product they wanted me to show you. This is the Radiance Renewal Mask, and I used this for the first time last night, and I found it to be quite nice. I can't speak to any effects of it. I can only speak to the ingredients. The description of it says that it's for anti-aging for all skin types, provides skin softening and hydration. It's supposed to be your last step in your evening routine, and I really did enjoy using this last night. It did have a little bit of a stickiness to it as it dried down, but once it dried down, it was perfectly fine. Had a kind of a cooling effect on the skin. It just felt really nice. Again, this does have dimethicone just like the primer does, so if you don't like dimethicone, definitely don't get this. But if you don't mind dimethicone, I really enjoyed this from first impression just from using it once. Again, I can't speak to long-term effects because I just got it, but so far so good on this one. So now let's get into the Gorgeous on the Go makeup kit. So this kind of inspired the whole 5-minute makeup challenge thing, because I haven't done a 5-minute makeup challenge in a really long time, and it's not really very smart of me to do one with products that I've never used before, but you know, we're all about the adventure on this channel. So in this kit, you get the palette here, and you also get a lip gloss. It is a full-size lip gloss, and it is in the shade Plum. It does look like it has a little bit of sparkle in there, so if you don't like that in your lip gloss, you probably won't like this, but I personally like a little bit of sparkle as long as it doesn't hang around too long after the product is worn worn off and you just have a lot of sparkle on your lips, I'll let you know. But the palette looked really interesting. And one thing I really like about it is that this packaging, see how it stays open? A lot of products, they'll close on you if you try to leave the mirror open. So this has a really stiff, nice packaging. So I really like that about the packaging. It has a blush, a highlighter. It has 3 eyeshadows, and this is actually a powder eyeliner. I am going to try to use it as eyeshadow today to kind of deepen up my outer corner. I kind of have a plan. So we'll see how that goes, but we're going to do like a real natural look today with it and see what happens. We're gonna go for it here. As far as ingredients in here, there's only 2 ingredients you might want to worry about, and that's talc and phenoxyethanol, and that's only if you're sensitive to them. Most people are not sensitive to them, and they're in pretty much every single ingredient analysis I ever do on this channel. It's very rare that talc and phenoxyethanol are not in an eyeshadow formula. So it's not unusual. The blush does have a red pigment called CI15880 that has been shown to be persistent or bioaccumulative, but that may be based on the amount in the product, and the amount may be negligible. It may not be enough in this product to make a difference as far as the bioaccumulation. But if that freaks you out, just so you know, that is in the blush. Also with the lip gloss, the only thing in here that raised any red flags was the phenoxyethanol, but phenoxyethanol is in almost every makeup product. It's a replacement for parabens. So because people don't like parabens, people are sensitive to parabens, phenoxyethanol is one that people are less likely to be allergic to, so that's why they replace it, and you really need preservatives in cosmetics or else they get all funky and gross, and you don't want that. So I personally don't have a problem with phenoxyethanol, but if you do, just so you know, it's in here. So if we're talking about value price per gram, the problem is it comes with a full-size lip gloss and a palette. So you have to kind of decide what's worth what. So if you look at popular lip glosses at Sephora, we have the Buxom at $20, Smashbox at $24, and the Too Faced at $21. So let's say this is $15. If we're saying this is $15, then that would make the palette $3.75 per gram of product. The whole kit is $45. So $30 here would be $3.75 per gram. If you say that the lip gloss is worth $20, that brings this down to $3.12 per gram, which isn't a bad value, but it's not a great value. It's kind of middle of the range, like Urban Decay kind of price per gram. So that's kind of where it falls in case you're curious what kind of value you're getting. Okay, so I've got my arsenal of tools down here. I've kind of got everything picked out that I'm gonna use. I haven't done a 5-minute makeup challenge. Actually, I don't even know if I've ever done a 5-minute makeup challenge. I did a 2-minute makeup challenge when my channel was brand new. If you want to watch something that's really silly that I did a long time ago, like 4 years ago, I will link the 2-minute makeup challenge down below. It's pretty funny. But we're going to try the 5-minute makeup challenge. We're going to see how it goes. I'm a little bit nervous, but you know what? Sometimes you don't have a lot of time to get ready. So we're going to do like a work, school, easy, everyday kind of look. My microphone is down here by my arsenal of stuff. So if you hear a loud bang, it's because I hit my microphone. So we'll cross our fingers that that doesn't happen. 5-minute makeup challenge. Ready, set, go. Oh, face primer. Okay, it's a gel looking consistency. We're just gonna smack that all over. I think I used too much. It feels like I used way too much, oh no! Feels good though. It has a very light chemically kind of scent. Feels very dimethicone-y. Why am I caring about putting the top on? I don't know. All right, Garnier BB cream. It's my favorite for like light everyday kinds of looks. Why didn't I put my hair back? I don't know. And we're gonna use the Moda brush because it's super stinking fast. Bam! All right, foundation laid over that very nice, or BB cream laid over that very nice. Let's go into, we're gonna do brows, and we're gonna do a mix of the eyeliner and the taupe shade for the brows. Eyeliner shade, taupe shade. Ooh, I'm messing it up. All right, here we go for brows. Ooh, that's working really nicely. So I'm hoping that this will be a really nice travel kit for people that travel for work. Oh, I'm gonna mess them up. Because if you can carry everything in this little thing, it'll be nice. Whoa, whoa, there goes my microphone. Stop it, microphone. I don't have time for you. But it would be really nice to be able to just pack this on a carry-on. It's all powder products, so you don't have to worry about being stopped by TSA about liquids. All right, brow's done. Okay, let's go into eyeshadow primer. Quick, quick, quick. Smack that on. Oh my gosh. People ask me all the time, is eyeshadow primer necessary? I think it depends on your eyes and how much you care about the vibrancy of your shadows. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Whoa, I just threw something just fell. Okay, we're gonna go into the crease with the lighter color. That's the wrong brush, I didn't mean to grab that one. We're gonna go for it. Oh my gosh, I got a funky piece of primer on my face. All right, bam, 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 bam. Oh, that's very pigmented. I'm definitely gonna need to blend that out. That is very pigmented, more pigmented than I expected it to be. How are we looking on time? Oh my goodness, I only have 2.5 minutes left. Half my time's done. Holy moly, that was fast. Okay, gonna pack the gold shade all over my lid. Ooh, that's really dark. That's so dark, I wasn't expecting it to be so dark. Oh well, we're going with it, we're going with it. We ended up a little smokier than I expected. Okay, we're gonna hit the brows. Brow bone with the light shade. And kind of blend that out. Holy moly, this is going way too fast. Eyeliner. Hitting up the powder eyeliner. It's actually working really well, I'm surprised. I love that I don't have to worry about the mirror falling down. Oh my goodness, this is taking a little longer than I expected though. Okay, we're a little crooked on there, that's okay. All right, we're going for mascara. And we'll deepen up the outer corner if we have time. I don't know if we will though. Definitely some fallout on the cheeks. But that's because I didn't tap my brush off, that was my fault. I was going too fast. Okay, mascara's done. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous, by the way. It's fantastic if you've never tried that mascara. Oh my goodness, all over my face. No, fallout everywhere. Ah, concealer. Concealer to the rescue. Hard candy concealer, bam, bam. Blend it out, go, go, go. I need to get the blush on. Ah, blush! Blush, go. Oh, mirror's here. Whoa, that's pigmented. That looks fantastic. Highlighter, go. Oh, wrong brush. Ah! Highlighter! I look like a hot mess. I need more concealer, stat. Oh no, top's coming off. Ah! Malfunction, malfunction. I had more fallout. I need to blend. Blend, blend, blend. Lip, oh, I didn't get to the lip gloss. All right. Well, this is the only thing I missed on, but I was close. We're gonna add the lip gloss on, but I was real close. Another 30 seconds for lip gloss. It's going on super patchy. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this gloss. It's very sticky. Well, not sticky, it just feels heavy and thick. So we got the 5.5 minute makeup challenge. But still something you could do before work. You know, something you could do before school that would be very fast. How are we looking? I think we're doing all right considering. But I think overall that was a huge success. I broke my concealer. All right. I also didn't get to my face powder to set my face, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that again real quick. So we're looking at maybe 6 minutes for this look, if we wanna be fair. Let's go ahead and talk about the products in my first impression. So first impression of this is it's a very typical, very heavy, thick lip gloss. It has a really nice amount of light pigmentation, but not a thick pigmentation. So if you like a little wash of color on your lips, a more natural color, this is great. I don't see very much sparkle. I don't know how much I'm actually going to use this just because I don't prefer the heavy feeling, but if that doesn't bother you, then you should be okay. It does have a very light plasticky kind of scent to it. It doesn't have a nice scent, but it's not a very strong scent. So if you're sensitive to scents, this probably won't bother you. As far as the performance of these, I'm actually really impressed with everything here. I was impressed with how easy the eyeliner was. The shadows went on super pigmented. I was able to use all 3 colors. This did come out a little darker than I expected on my skin tone, but if you are of a medium to deeper skin tone, this won't look as smoky as it does on me. If you're of a lighter skin tone, you can probably mix some of these together, maybe even use the highlighter as your lid color, and then kind of deepen up the outer corner with this goldish shade over here. The transition color for me, which was really, really nice, this taupe shade was great for a transition. If you're deeper than me, you might be able to mix just like I did for my brows, you might be able to mix a little bit of the eyeliner in to deepen up the crease shade a little bit for you if you're deeper. And this was a really nice highlight shade, brow bone shade for me. This might be a nice brow bone shade for someone that's a little bit deeper to kind of lighten up the brow bone. Of course, you can always use the highlighter to brighten up the brow bone as well. I really like the pigmentation on the blush. It went on very easily. So I would definitely at this point recommend this for travel, just because I feel like it gives you kind of everything you need. And I feel like it's very versatile for a lot of different skin tones. I also really love how sturdy it seems. This clasp on here is really, really strong. It's not a magnetic closure, it's actually a click. So you don't have to worry about the magnet getting loose like some brands. The magnet gets loose and it can kind of open up in travel. I don't feel like this would open up in travel. You might want to put it in a plastic bag just to make sure, but really, really happy with this. The primer I also felt like was really good. Next time I will definitely use less. I felt like I squirted way too much, kind of got a little overzealous, but felt really good, seemed to smooth out very easily. I don't know if it filled in my pores. I wasn't really focusing on that because I was going really fast, but I will definitely keep you posted, and definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to see whether these make it back into my monthly favorites for March, because I can see this definitely being a chance of these making it back in. I do a countdown, so it'll go from the worst product I tried all the way to the best, so I'm curious to see where these might fall if they end up in the countdown this month. So overall, really excited about this Paula's Choice makeup stuff, and I had a feeling I would be because I just tend to really love Paula's Choice as a brand. So that is it for my Paula's Choice makeup review. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely don't forget to use that PRIMP10 code for your $10 off $40 or more if you do decide to order from Paula's Choice. And I'll link the skincare review down below if you want to know a little bit more about Paula's Choice skincare and my personal experience with it. If you enjoyed this video, definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button for future videos, and thumbs up, make me look super cool. If you've ever tried Paula's Choice, definitely I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below about your personal experiences with the brand. Some people have hits, some people have misses. For me, it's been a big hit, but I'd love to hear your personal experience. So thank you again so much for watching. Mad love, and I'll see you in the next video.